Maybe we can wait for her to leave and then tail her to find out where she lives, maybe?
It's probably a good idea to just keep surveillance on her in general at the moment.
Because, I mean, the more we know about her, the more we can use to tell the bunny man. Right?
Fair enough. I can order my
because she might actually be staying there. We don't have an opening yet, so we may as well just continue surveillance.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I can send the fly spy to try to chase her, with covert ops and all that whenever she leaves. Right now, it's not programmed to do so, but I could go and make that change.
While you're talking about this drone will send you another few pictures of Catherine, the mother, coming out. There apparently a handful of people stationed outside. A handful of orcs as bouncers. At least 4 as far as you can see, because another 2 take someone out and throw them out. Look like a reporter, and yeah, she's telling him to stay out, and apparently he's some kind of paparazzi or something. So it appears both of them are inside, because she does head back inside after that.
All right, Coyote will send that out too and say, well, I mean, both are there. I was kind of expecting the mother might be there, but it's good the daughter is there too.
All right,
so you're just gonna
go ahead.
Are you just going to keep your drones watching for now, or are you going to go ahead and do something?
Coyote is going to have the fly spy. See, that's another facial recognition thing. He almost has to be there. So he'll go and park a few blocks away, and if he sees that girl again come out, he will have the fly spy follow her using chaser and covert ops.
How fast your fly spy go again?
It's 15. I just checked. It can follow her as long as she doesn't get into a vehicle, but as soon as she does that, there's no way it can keep up.
Okay. Anyone else doing anything during the meantime? Well,
Twitch will probably start heading downtown to follow a vehicle if need be.
And what is Twitch going to be on?
Her motorcycle. And she's probably going to wear the suit to be relatively inconspicuous. Pick a location a block or 2 away from that bar, like a coffee shop or something, and sit down and relax in case she needs to go do something.
Do you want to be wired into the 2 drones?
Sure.
All right. Coyote will give you a feed from his car a couple blocks away.
Well, assuming you do that and no one else has anything else they want to do, it'll be close to 4 hours before anyone leaves. A couple of hours have passed. It's 5. Let's say you start surveillance at 10 o'clock at night, and it'll be about 2 hours before she leaves again, and she will indeed go back in the back, get into a car, and drive off. Twitch has... what skills is her would be tailing? I believe there is a tailing skill.
Shadowing that's used in that aspect, but I might not be sure. I might not be right.
Yeah, it is shadowing.
Alright, looks like she's got 5 dice for that skill.
So go ahead and roll that.
That went well.
Yeah, it's a good roll.
At the book at the time, I was like, oh man, that sounds like sarcastic Aaron.
See, here's the problem. My voice always sounds sarcastic.
It's true.
It's a true story. Even when I'm being super genuine.
Well then, she'll take her car, which is just a standard four-door. It's nice, but it's nothing like, looks like it's been tricked out or anything like that.
To the blue sedan.
Yeah, it's a blue sedan. No, it's actually silvery. Sort of looks like a BMW or something relatively high class-ish. She'll go ahead and drive to her house, which is in a drives into a parking garage, which is specific to the house, so it opens and closes for her to go in, and appears to have very obvious and extensive surveillance outside. So going in, unless you figure out some way to take down all the cameras, you will be seen. That said, you can just drive straight through the, I guess, security checkpoint. It's unmanned and appears to have no, like, obvious weapons sticking out.
All right. Well,
It's Nuevo Greenwich, isn't it?
Twitch will give everyone an update and ask what they wanted to do.
Also, could I get a perception roll from Twitch at, we'll just say it's a -2 for right now.
Sure. Is it using vision?
Yes, vision. Okay, go ahead. Continue on.
So yeah, Twitch will give everyone an update, ask if ask what they wanted to do. This could be a delicate situation.
It could. Coyote will have collected his drones back in the car. He doesn't figure he needs them out front unless someone objects. While Twitch was following, and say, well, I can be there and put some drones out for surveillance if you like. Maybe I can get in that place. Maybe I can crawl under a door or something like that with one of them.
Sounds like it could be a good idea. And then I guess I'll set up somewhere roadside where I can watch with my bike sensor suite.
You guys want me to come around in case things get, hairy?
Couldn't hurt.
Sure, as long as you can keep out of the way. We don't want to blow our cover.
I'm just an orc driving a motorcycle. Don't worry about me. It might just take me a while to get to you guys. I'm still, on the water right now.
No problem.
So yeah, Twitch will try to find somewhere not too overt and watch the place. Maybe use go ahead.
It is about 4 o'clock, or not 4 o'clock, sorry. It's about 1 o'clock in the morning now. A little bit between 12 and 1.
All right. Coyote is going to he's going to park a couple blocks away and send the Kanmushi in to first try to see if there are any boxes with the name Maze or anything on it. Suspecting there won't be something like that. He will just have to see if he can get into any apartments and see if he can check out and see if she's in one of them.
Wait, I'm sorry, I missed that entirely. You were sending something to check the apartments?
Yeah, Kanmushi first. I'm going to check. I'm going to send it in. I'm assuming you can just get in the front door since it's roach size, and it'll check out the post boxes, assuming there are any, and see if there's a name on it, and if not, it will just slowly go through each of the apartments. I don't know how big the building is, how long that would take, but he's going to try to slip under the door and look around and see if he recognizes the person involved. And Cody will be using VR for this, so it's not going to be just the drone's rules.
Well, actually, once your drone's inside, you'll realize it has some kind of signal blocking something in the walls, because as soon as your drone starts going inside, the signal will get staticky and problematic. And if you go in any deeper than maybe past the first bend or two, you'll lose signal completely.
Right. Well, when I start losing, then I'll bring the drone back, and the next best option is send the fly spy up and try looking in windows.
Most of the windows curtains are pulled, or the windows are polarized. It looks like it's a fairly private place, the people that are in it bought the place for security, because security is, while not intrusive, is relatively tight. And it looks like most of the individuals there are good about keeping their own things, their own security nice and closed up. The windows don't appear to be open at all enough for the drone to get in, except for maybe one window a fair ways up. You can probably fly it into a room, but as soon as your drone peeks into the window, it'll see that the door is closed and there's no way to get out of the room into the main hallway at all.
Right. There's no jamming on the upper floors then, or was it staticky there as well?
It'll be staticky there as well as if you try to fly it in. It appears that everywhere has been sealed with some kind of something to negate signals.
Gotcha. In that case, Coyote will give Twitch and Vice the information. Say, look, it's jammed pretty hard. I can't get a drone in. I do have another drone. I might be able to tap into the system of the building. And the drone I'm talking about, I have to look up exactly what it does again, but it's the micro tapper bug. And it's on page 198 of Unwired, and I'm going to look up exactly what it does.
I believe that's for tapping into fiber optic cables.
It is. I just don't know if it can find them through walls and that type of thing.
Oh, yeah, you can probably just go ahead and erase that. It's been hours upon hours. You'll make, what? Oh, no, just a couple. Well, whatever, just one hit's enough to get rid of it. So anyone else want to set up any kind of surveillance for the time being?
Yes.
Is there a tall building nearby? Or at least a building I can climb upon the roof to?
There's probably tall buildings nearby. You're just going to scale up the face of a building, or are you?
I mean, do they have those? Do they have the emergency escape ladders and stuff that take you to the roof or something like that, or the stairs they go up?
Most of the buildings here,
garage.
it's midnight, 1 in the morning, something like this when you're doing this, so when you're first doing this. So most of the buildings here are closed up for the night, like if their businesses have businesses in them, or if they're residential, the security's relatively tight. So you'd have to actually sneak in or figure some other way to get in. In terms of fire escape ladders, no, they're closing in on skyscrapers here, so fire escape ladders aren't actually too common.
Alright, well, I'm going to be setting up surveillance using the sensor suite on the bike.
Is there a nearby parking garage?
There's a couple of parking garages that are underground, like the one she drove into is actually an underground one. Looking around, there's the closest actual just plain parking garage is probably a few blocks away.
Okay. Because I want the bird's eye view, but that seems to be really difficult right now. I mean, I could just try using a climbing check to climb something, because I have 10 dice in that.
Yeah, you could just scale straight up the walls. That said, unless you've got some way to hide yourself, I mean,
I got a pretty good stealth skill.
Certainly
I mean,
free. I mean, if Vice wants to climb, certainly, if that's what you think your character wants to do, then go for it. It's not something you need to ask our permission about to see whether it's a good idea or not. You're certainly capable of attempting to climb, so go for it.
So she went to an underground parking garage and she lives in this apartment building, yes?
yes. The best building to get a relative bird's eye view from is probably about 20 stories up.
Oh, and there's also the problem of how the hell do I get down?
You could always like gravity tickets course too. If you had some of that cool stealth rope, you could get that and ascend, and you could climb back down, and then you could touch one of those fucking catalysts to it, and the rope would disintegrate.
That's actually pretty
You could
cool.
also just buy a parachute.
I think Vice seeing that the getting up on top of a building would be the a slightly bad idea. Will instead position himself and his bike in an alleyway somewhere nearby. Sort of just watching out.
And Sean, I did think of something that I wanted my character to do. Yay me. Since we had the 5 hours that passed for me to create the ward, plus at least 1 hour that passed for me to rest and recuperate after making the ward, I think my character wants to attempt another mind probe on the goddamn rabbit.
Okay, go ahead and roll for it.
We're doing Force 5 here. I'm not overcasting this time. we're not going crazy. I'm not going to cripple my character any more than, he's already hurt and sore. He's already suffering a penalty to his rolls. But yeah, Force 5, that's going to be just 3 hits. He'll resist that with same fucking roll he resisted the numerous mind probes.
What if he glitches?
Then we'll get to hear Grimith invent some nice new swear words.
Well, I didn't glitch. I don't think I would invent new swear words if he glitched. Even get surface thoughts. I get nothing. Woohoo! I go ahead and make my drain resistance test. 5 divided by 2, rounded down is 2, plus 2 is 4. 1 point of stun damage. Come back. Yeah! Well, it's a good thing no one was there, because Truesayer is not going to say a goddamn thing about what just happened. He's going to be sad.
So yeah, Coyote is going to put out his tapper drone and see if he can find any fiber optics in and around the building before the signal cuts out. If not, he'll just shrug and give up, I guess.
I don't know what you did, but it made me disconnect.
You are so sad you disconnected.
Yep. Apparently. Maybe he was moving a koala somewhere.
So I wasn't touching them. I'm no better than to touch them while you may potentially be trying to do rolls now. It doesn't like that.
Register my 1 stun damage. Damn it.
It protested you getting damaged. That's what it was.
Accept that. That's fair.
You can go ahead and make the roll to heal that too. Aaron, did you get that message?
Glitch means it takes twice as
Message.
long, so it's gonna be 2 hours.
I did send a whisper to you. Did it not get through?
Oh. Let's see.
Someone wasn't paying attention to their screen.
Oh.
That'll be at about, we'll say, close to dawn, like sometime in 6 in the morning-ish.
Alright, well, Twitch is going to keep watching the building using image magnified cameras, directional microphones, and ultrasound.
And, which, SIN are you using at the moment? This is a restricted area. You do have to be broadcasting a SIN.
She'll be using her rating 4 SIN. The rating 1 SIN is really only used if she's doing an actually illegal thing.
Okay. Well then, if you're just standing there for the time being, it'll be about a half hour before you get a call from well, not that individual, but the individual you actually owe money to.
Okay.
Todd.
What?
The individual that actually calls you is Todd.
Okay. Twitch will answer.
What are you currently doing? That was in character. That is his first sentence to you.
What is this regarding?
I noticed you somewhere very specific, and I noticed things have been happening.
That's very specific.
Well, did you want me to be specific considering you didn't answer my first question?
Please, feel free.
Where are you currently?
Downtown, enjoying the view.
A view of what specifically?
Oh, you know, the gorgeous LA skyline.
And peeking into houses too, right? Or apartments, I guess. At least that's what I assume you're doing.
Well, now
How
that
about
sounds
you-
like a pretty presumptuous assumption, doesn't it?
How about you go step somewhere where someone off the street can see you, and a friend of mine can have a little chat with you. I'll be down there soon. And he'll hang up immediately when he says that. And I can go ahead and do that. You want to go ahead and do that scene in the open, or I can give you the information of what transpires in a whisper.
I'd be fine doing it in the open, but Twitch will let everyone know that she's going to be stepping away from monitoring the situation for a minute.
Coyote will send the fly spy to see if they can keep tabs on what's going on there.
And can I get a perception or something from Vice?
Is this visual based?
Yeah.
3 hits.
Okay, then from wherever you are, you can see Twitch fairly well, and does you want to say what Twitch's general mood is, if it's changed at all?
Well, her jaw is clenched hard enough that you're surprised her teeth aren't cracking.
That's not good.
Basically, not too happy. But yeah, if whatever's going to transpire isn't too participatory, feel free to give it to me in a whisper.
I'll go ahead and do that. I just wanted to do that much in the open because I knew at least someone would be able to see it.
Sure.
What does the fly spy see, though, or does it get there in time?
Your lifestyle may very well does it have a non-directional mic?
It doesn't have anything special, I don't think. Hold on, let me double check. The Kanmushi is the one with all the hardware. Fly spy, it has vision magnification, vision enhancement rating 1. And then it has like a MAD scanner, so it can tell if someone's armed, perhaps. And a cyberware scanner too. So it can tell a lot about who she's meeting, actually.
Oh, do you tell it to follow her, or where is it in relation? I'm assuming you're maybe a block or two down. I thought the fly spy would be closer up to the building.
The fly spy has not. He didn't let it out. Well, no, he did to look in the windows, so it's right around the building. He as soon as he hears that what's going on with Twitch, he's going to order the fly spy to Twitch unless she goes dark and it can't find her somehow.
Did you get that message?